It's all about connecting, inspiring and nurturing our community, and how as local charities we can better do that. So that's supporting each other in roles that can be really super stressful. Quite often it's quite a lonely job, and we recognise that we can basically serve our communities better when we're working together.
The Connecting Communities Collective is a group of small charities that work in Oban, and we wanted to come together as a group of charities to be able to really have more of an impact in our community.
Everyone is offering something different, and we have all different backgrounds and all different experiences, so it's really beneficial to come together.
So Restore is a wonderful example of what's happened because the collective has come together as a partnership, and that would not be going forward if the partners weren't already talking to and supporting each other. Hope Kitchen are taking a lead on that, but with the full support of the partnership behind them.
Restore is for the community, it's for anybody. It's an inclusive space. It's going to be a charity shop, it's going to have workshops as well.
Also at Restore there'll be a rescued food section, and this will be about working towards zero waste and making sure food is not going to landfill but is being shared out with people that want it.
In Hope Kitchen's Dolly Garden, which is our Green Shoots community garden, we're going to be growing food. We're going to be teaching skills about how to grow your own, but also then some of the produce from here will be available for people to be able to buy in the shop. So people will be able to know that they're getting their potatoes from somewhere where there's not been any air miles, and hopefully moved on an electric bike to the shop.
The collective has been really good for the Youth Cafe because we're a tiny team, and it just feels like we're supported by other small organisations.
We're all working with stretched capacity, we're all working with limited budgets, we're all working with funding cycles and wishing we had more staff and our staff had more time, and the way in which it's been set up helps us do more without putting more pressure on things like capacity and budgets, and helps us kind of think about how to really work together effectively.
It's really kind of a space to be able to share learning, to be able to apply for funding that we wouldn't be able to get on our own, to be able to work more inclusively and more holistically with people.
We see it as a huge step forward for the whole third sector.
The store is actually full of a lot of items that have been donated. We've only bought a few clothing rails. All the shelving, they've all been donated. So it's been very much a labour of love. When I'm sorting clothes out with the group, we're going to be looking through the clothes and making sure that we use as many of the clothes as possible. So anything that needs mending, that we can mend zips or tears or rips, or any clothes that are good quality that we think actually we can make them into another item of clothing, we're going to do that. So that's one thing that's going to be happening in the workshop.
One of Ali Energy's core values is carbon reduction. So we're really excited by the shop. It's really environmentally strong in that it's looking at recycling, it's looking at keeping things out of landfill, and it's a face-to-face link with the community.
As a collective of local charities who really know the heartbeat of Oban, we can bring other partners in, and we can maybe challenge some of the status quos, and we can all encourage each other to be able to make Oban a real kind of exemplar of how people can live as a community that really cares about each other.